Good morning, everybody. My name is Paul, and welcome back to Stories Untold. So this is going to be the last episode because we only have one last episode. So I'm not aware if this goes on to be more things, but I'm really excited to get into this. It definitely changed throughout it, and that last episode was so weird and cool at the same time. I honestly got chills while playing it. It was just completely something else. I don't know what it was, but there was just something about it that was just so amazing and exhilarating. I'll just skip through this like I did every other video, so.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Oh, no I won't. I was jamming.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
Yeah. This is a show? Wait, am I gonna, be looking around and stuff?
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Who's talking to me?
This place must be starting to feel like home to you.
I mean, sure. What is this place?
Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here.
What? I'm just so confused.
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Okay.
Right, Mr. Asian.
Yeah?
Are you ready?
Hey, this is exactly like how that guy
Just
was.
hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
This is exactly like how that time that guy was talking to me in episode 2 and episode 3. Oh. Hello?
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have
1986.
myself, Dr. Alexander leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So
What?
when you're ready, let's bring this back.
Okay.
I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box.
Dude!
It can show you your memories. Look into it.
What if all the episodes aren't actually, random?
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you
Oh, I'm getting chills.
I have another signal here for you, James.
I have
It's
goosebumps.
at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Dude! This is crazy.
Numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F. 12.
20F 12.
86. 23. 04.
That's my patient numbers.
Type in the numbers. Type in the numbers, James.
That's my patient numbers, right? Report. Road traffic accident report file. Arrived on the scene to discover two cars that have involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hastings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Asian was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan is ex-police officer of 20 years. It was fatal. And these don't say anything, it just keeps going on. I'm not getting anything from this, though. Is there something on here that says, like, line 1, line 2? There we go. Number of vehicles 2. Driver information, James Aiden. Driver's address, vehicle. There's stuff that's been redacted. 20F, fatal accident. Empty whiskey, out of control. Okay, so let's try 20F, fatal accident. I think that all that's supposed to be uppercase. Execute, just wanna... Let's try it all being capitalized. Empty whiskey. I'm an idiot, I can't spell whiskey. Out of control. What is this?
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
Seventh, searching. NSI, Officer Williams interview. The cop... Was the cop dead?
It's not like him. At all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Dude. There was an accident. It was a driving accident. None of this is real. This is all just a figment of my imagination. Yeah, this is the recording room. This was a mirror, though. It wasn't a picture. All of your episodes recorded to tape. This is the 4th. Oh, wow. Home care, travel and chaperone, living with new condition, rehabilitation, exactly, mindfulness. This is a... I guess go towards the noise. Why is there one missing? Oh, I clicked out of the game.
Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's got to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
All of the episodes. Okay, that's an exit, so I'm imagining that's not where I'm meant to go. They have some horror compilation trash. This would explain That's the house abandoned. So that's the first episode. That's the third episode when he's in, like, Iceland or something. That's the number puzzle that he was talking about. Can the TV turn on? And that's the game.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him, while Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
It's my fault. Didn't I just pick up a key? Okay, there's nothing else this way, so... Oh. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't really want to look behind me. Just never gonna look around. Oh. That light, for some reason, I don't know why, I saw, like, a person standing there, like, that's their feet, and then their head is, like, tilted down. That just scared me. You feel drained in the pit of your stomach.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was
Oh.
awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
This is straight up the second episode. Why would they need all of this?
Joules. Charging up full to 10.
Oh, they need me to do my own, like, stuff to keep me alive.
Come on.
100 joules. Oh, that's me.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Oh, I get it. So I need to turn this all the way up to 10.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Alright.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
I'm going.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
Don't kill me.
360, hurry. Clear. Well,
Hey,
would you look at
I
that?
stabilized.
Seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
My eye. Okay.
Where are we with that X-ray?
I'm
get it going
working
now,
on it. I'm working on it.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage.
I have
Need to
brain
drain this now
damage.
to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
I'm gonna drill,
Switch on
aren't
the
I?
drill, please.
Ooh, okay.
The drill, please. Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax.
Oh, I don't like that.
Next step.
Oh,
To attempt to alleviate some of this.
no. I can hear it in my... Oh my goodness. This is me trying to, like, remember everything. All these episodes, like, they're just me trying to know what's going on. Also, I hate how long this thing takes to load. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip aboard with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room as usual. You don't recognize a soul. Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Go to hall, because I'm in the living room, I'm assuming. You push through the crowd into the hall. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs leading up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Look around. Same as ever. Stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Go to kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party's at full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. That's the carcass from before. There is a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here, signaling you. Writing on the wall. Happy New Year, 1986. On another banner. Weird place to hang it. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug. You're gonna miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Look around. Jen is waiting for an answer. She wants to know if you're enjoying the party. It's pretty loud. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you enjoyed it anyway, and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Jen, a drink. You pour Jen a drink, and one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have anything sorted for the big trip. Yes? You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You're gonna miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at approving faces. There is so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. You open the door and peer in. I went to the utility closet. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine whiskeys, ceiling to floor racks, a collection, although he doesn't actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon found and a card. Look at card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take to the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Look around. I want to know if I'm missing anything else. There's a rack of fine wines and door to the kitchen. Okay, go to kitchen. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Busy and noisy. We'll need to find somewhere quieter. Go to hallway. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through, and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your track. It's Jen, covered in blood. Go to Jen. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Talk to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixed with tears. Help Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Help her. I'm sorry, I don't understand. It's all my fault. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go upstairs. I'm sorry, I don't understand. That's Jen's face. Jen, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Ouch. You're standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves a hand in front of you and asks you if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. No. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go upstairs. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Talk to Jen. Yeah, we can talk in the car. Go get your keys. I'm drunk. Okay, I guess I couldn't just be like, go get my keys, okay? Go to kitchen. Maybe your keys are in the kitchen. The kitchen is busy. Way too many people crammed in here, but I guess this is where the food and drinks are. The guests are like a set of vultures picking at the roast on the kitchen table. Your dad is locking up the utility room. Go to dad. Okay, talk to your father. Dad tells you to take your sister home, but to go slow since you had a few drinks already. What is that advice? Look around, see if I can find my keys. It's difficult to move around in here between all the people and the kitchen table. Go to table. Go to the kitchen table. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Okay, leave the kitchen. You head back out to the hallway. You're standing back in the hallway, bottle of whiskey in hand, but no car keys. Jen points the living room sides as she puts on her coat. You're sure your keys are in the living room. This is the worst idea ever. The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversation. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom pours a drink at the drinks cabinet. Talk to mom. Tears immediately start to appear on her eyes. My son, off to America. She gives you a hug. Look around, I guess. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Look at chair. Friends and conversation, jackets and coats everywhere. Look through the coats. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha, car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Go to hallway. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has to work in the morning, and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go outside. I was gonna check to go upstairs, but I can't because I have to go. You open the front door and walk into the freezing air. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Go to side. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to side of house. Just get Jen home, and you can get back to the party. Go to car. You fumble with the car handle, confused until Jen tells you to maybe use your key in your hand. Use the key. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Read the note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator on the back to get the power and lights on. Also found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." Huh. Funny. Start car. You try to turn the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding keys in your hand. Okay. Use keys. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slide the key into the ignition. How is this not signs you shouldn't drive? Turn over car. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. Drive. The car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake and giving you a wide-eyed stare. Okay, so release brake. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Put car... Wait, turn on headlights. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Really? You don't? Okay, fine. Put car in drive. I don't know what you're trying to use. Use the shifter. I don't know what you're trying to use. Okay, drive. You put the car in gear. What I was trying to do, and pull out the driveway like the first time driver. You shouldn't be driving. I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen starts dozing off as soon as the journey gets going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Wake Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Go left. You turn the car left on the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel power as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down? I don't know why you would... That's not really what happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy this, or... strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Move the car. You try to react, but your body isn't responsive. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way of controlling it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the
James,
inside.
for fuck's sake, pull over.
The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. The world is... No, I know what... Remember the report? It says that that whiskey bottle is on the police officer. That's what I did. The world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in the seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole into the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Check on Jen. She's alive, but she's been hurt bad. She's trapped in the wreckage. Okay. Open Jen's seatbelt. I don't know what you're trying to use. Jen's seatbelt. You release yourself from... I said Jen. Gravity takes over you, slump on the road of the car. Get Jen out. You can't move the wreckage around here. It would be dangerous. Save yourself. Get out of car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding whiskey, your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching the distance. Read the note. The note, always changing, now reads, "Get through this, James. I don't care if you want to or not. Go to blue car. Door is jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this. Your car's door." What car? The blue car or yours? Open the blue car's door. The door is jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this, James. Go to your car. I need to save Jen. There's nothing that can help you in there. You need to fix this before the police arrive. You know, if the police haven't arrived by now, wow. Fix this. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Get rid of evidence. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Put whiskey in other car. When the light's approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents on the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto the passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surrounds you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Walk towards the silhouette. Sorry, you're not making any sense. Walk towards the figure. Sorry, you're not making any sense. Okay, go to silhouettes. I'm sorry, I have to dumb this down. As you approach, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives.
This is Jen.
And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it?
Sorry.
Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
Say it was
Say it.
all my fault. I did it.
Listen to yourself.
Alright.
It has to end, James.
How does it end?
Do you not understand? This episode you're having must come to an end.
Okay.
Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember?
Do I just type?
Stop the session, Mr. Asian.
How? Oh. I don't want to talk about that.
Go back to where we started. Put an end to this nightmare.
Now, that seemed to be the
Can't
correct
do this,
way. I
James.
just...
You can let go.
I'm assuming that's Crash and that's Cars. Alright. Time to tell them. It was all my fault. Dear Dr. Alexander is always watching remotely. I don't know if anyone else is ever with him. Sometimes they just watch your past sessions to see what really happened. Do I have to sit, like, in the chair? So, like, a press E on something kind of thing? I had to hit stop recording.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
It was all my head. It was all my fault. Is this the end? No way. Oh. Wow. Just. Wow. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, it all came together in the end. Every single episode was just actually me going through it and like. So, the first episode, that was me going through the house, and it was me coming to the terms and reality of that that's all changed. The second episode, that was the room, the recovery room. That was the room where they're like drilled into my head. The third episode would be my parents when they're like doing numbers and with me. And then I had all those, images and puzzles coming to me. And then the last episode just ties everything all together. Oh, that is how you write a story. That was an amazing game. Like, truly. Just, wow. You guys did so good. I have to say that. It was amazing. I really want to play other games like this. If you guys know of any, actually, if you guys have any, games you want me to play, you can always just comment that down below. And then I will do that. Just, hey, this changed. This is all my sessions now. And then that is the episodes that I had. But, like I was saying, if you guys have anything you want me to play, just comment down below. If you have anything like this, please bring it up to my, bring it to my attention, because I want to play more games like this. This was amazing in every way possible. It seemed random until that final, session. It made perfect sense in the end. And it was truly a wonderful experience. Oh, just all those plot twists. It was great. So, if you guys like the video, subscribe to see more videos like this, because it's what I do. I have a ton of different kinds of games that I play, and if you guys want me to play anything, just tell me about it. And I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Bye.